I'm making Vietnamese style noodle salad with my amazing friend, the Emmy-winning actor, Tracey Bregman. And here she is.
I can't wait. I'm hungry and I cannot wait to eat this.
Before we get started, I would love if you guys would consider hitting the subscribe button. Have you subscribed to my channel, by the way?
I'm hoping. If not, that's exactly what I'm doing after you finish with this.
Good to see you. Oh my goodness.
Here we are back for cooking part 2.
Right? Here we are again.
Cooking with Christine. I love it.
Yeah. So today we're doing a little cooking with Christine and Tracey Bregman.
That's right.
Amazing dear friend of mine. She's an Emmy-winning actor. She is beyond amazing in all things she does.
Except cooking.
Yeah. Well,
So I'm learning.
she's learning, and I'm learning a lot from her too. This woman is amazing. She's very involved with helping animals. She has a beautiful ranch in Tennessee. I just love it. I can't wait to go there someday.
Oh yes, you have to come cook at the ranch.
I want to come kick
In the barn.
I know, right?
Let's entertain the horses.
Let's do it. I love it. I love it. So today, Tracey, we talked about this. We said, let's
Right.
do something savory this time.
Savory, fun, easy. And what I love about what we're doing today is we're doing a bar, like a salad bar,
Yeah.
which is great when you have friends coming over because you don't, not everybody loves every ingredient.
We're going to do what we call a Vietnamese style noodle salad. So we're using some rice stick noodles, so totally gluten-free.
Perfect.
We've got Sriracha baked tofu. I bought this at Trader Joe's.
yeah, that's
already
what I
made.
love. Already made.
So we're going to do a quick hoisin dressing. At most Vietnamese restaurants, you're going to get a hoisin type dressing to go with the salad, or they do something really super sweet. And I don't want a sweet dressing.
No, I don't want a
dressing
sweet
lady.
dressing either.
So we've got hoisin sauce, sesame seed oil, a little bit of honey. We've got the coconut aminos. I've got some rice vinegar here and sriracha. We're clearly not going to use this much sriracha.
I was like,
I don't know what happened there. I would do that if I was by myself because I love spice, but I don't know what happened here in the prep, but it's okay. We'll use a little bit of sriracha. And when you're making
happy
a
to hear
dressing,
this. Yes.
yeah, and Tracey, when you're making a dressing, or you guys out there, just add the ingredients and keep tasting and go, oh, I want a little bit more
Right.
of this, a little bit less of that. So taste as you go. That's always the key.
But what I'm loving even so far is that everything's doable.
Easy.
Everything easy, doable.
And then when we get down to the nuts and bolts of the salad, we've got our matchstick rice noodles are over there. Tracey,
Want me to
want to
get
grab
them?
those and we can
Yes.
show people. The thing about the rice noodles, you guys, when you're cooking rice noodles, they can get sticky and clumpy and weird.
I love Maifun.
Well, they work.
Maifun rice
Yes.
noodles.
And may you always have fun eating your Maifun.
Exactly.
And then you could do cabbage, and we're going to just shred it up, or iceberg lettuce. If you don't have cabbage at home, we wanted to make it simple for you. We thought,
It'd be easier.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
Because
mean-
everyone's got lettuce.
Yeah. So you can shred that up. We've got some limes for garnish, a jalapeno chili. You can also do a red chili. We've got some fresh mint, some fresh cilantro. If you have fresh Thai basil, oh my goodness, that'll be amazing. We've got some scallions, a little bit of cucumber. Don't forget the cucumber.
I won't.
Some shredded carrot. I just bought it already shredded.
Easy.
We didn't have to go through any drama there.
Mhm.
And then bean sprouts, of course, this is all optional. And then some peanuts. We're going to crush the peanuts and garnish with peanuts. Okay. If you would
Yes.
do me the honors of making the dressing, and let's move this out of the way so our viewers can see
Okay.
us making the dressing.
Love that. So, how would you
literally
like me to start?
Everything can go into this beautiful bowl here, and
Okay.
you're just going to give it a whisk. I'll help you with the sriracha.
Yeah.
So it all just goes in. So go ahead. Let's
Okay.
do the hoisin. I'm going to move
Little
this way.
hoisin.
Little hoisin.
Love that.
It's sticky, but
I like
go
to
in
put
there.
hoisin sauce on a lot of things.
Love it.
Like rice.
Right?
Really gives a lot of flavor.
It's good.
Okay.
That's
this is the
rice vinegar. Yep.
Okay.
So
And
she's got rice
then
vinegar.
We've got the coconut aminos
Yep.
going in here.
This
Great.
is such a fast and easy dressing.
Okay,
really.
we've got honey with the
Sesame oil, just
There
a
we
little
go.
bit. And you don't have to put sesame oil in it. I like to add that. I find also when it's on the noodles, it just keeps them happy. Noodles, the honey.
we like our noodles happy.
we like our noodles happy.
Yes, we do.
Nobody wants clumpy, sticky rice
No,
noodles. That is
they do not.
very sad. That would be hard. So
So
that's great.
that's easy.
All right, so you can add the amount of sriracha that you prefer. A little tiny bit, or do you not want any sriracha?
Well, I'll have a little
A little baby amount.
skosh, as
Oh
I
my
liked
gosh.
it.
There you go.
Okay.
Ooh, I'm just
Okay.
sorry, a little bit extra fell in.
Yeah, I see that. I see how that.
I saw how that happened.
Right, I know.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Okay, so there's our dressing. So that's the first step. You want to just get the dressing, set it aside. You can either shred your cabbage or shred your lettuce. I'm just going to show you a couple of slices really quick.
Okay, I love that.
And then you can go from there. So I'm just
Shredding tips.
Well, and you could do it with a mandolin, but
Uh-huh.
like this is easy enough. So I'm just going just super thin, but it's the way I'm holding the knife.
Okay.
So
I see.
do you see how like it's just paper thin?
Right.
So your thumb is here, your forefinger is here.
Okay.
Have you done that before? Thumb there.
Yes.
Yep, you got it.
Taking some
So
cooking
really
classes.
thin, really
Right.
thin. Yeah, you got it. Perfect. So I would do like half this head, and then we're gonna move on to the next thing.
Okay. Perfect.
She's shredding lettuce.
Who knew there was
so
a
exciting.
song?
So what I do, because this is my Vietnamese style noodle salad and I'm making it into a bar, we'll just put all of the little garnishes into like this little bowl here. All right, so that's done. So now we're gonna move on to cutting the cucumber. So I would just give it, actually, I'm just going to go in a really thin circle. Again, if you have a mandolin, it's so easy. If you don't, then just go really thin. Small slices.
Very thin.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I mean, you could do bigger if you want a little crunch going on with your cucumber.
Okay.
All right. So if you can do me the honors for that.
Mm-hmm.
And and I'll clean up while she chops. How's that? So just so you guys can see, we don't have a second camera. Here. So we're just putting a little bit of the shredded up lettuce or cabbage on this side, the carrots here. I mean, what are these again? Yeah, cucumbers. Hi.
Oh, that was a test. I almost felt like
We both, okay, listen, when you're over 50, you get a little bit of in the brain sometimes. But yeah, okay. So I'm just spreading it out because I want to put the carrots here, which actually, there they
Easy.
are. Oh,
and in the bowl, that's easy.
I'm
That's
such a
great.
pro.
I
I'm
love
such
it.
a
You
pro.
are. I'm so hungry. I can't
Keep it
wait to
clean.
try this.
yeah, and I'll put the cilantro in there. I mean,
Great.
why are we killing ourselves? Yeah, why don't you put it in the middle in there somewhere? And
Do you
then
want me to put it here?
yeah, that's perfect. And then the green onion, what I like to do is, especially if I'm serving it, I like to cut it on a very extreme
I love
angle here, right? So then you have a cute little shape. So we'll just,
I'm hungry. I'm snacking. Oh, look at how pretty those scallions are on a angle.
Pretty angle.
I love the angle.
So we've got the scallions.
Okay. It's so interesting that just changing the angle of a cut really kind of makes it fancy and fun.
Yeah.
I like it.
It does. It does. Can you go a little thinner? Just a little thinner with your slices.
No, I've had menopause. I can't go thinner.
She's gonna go wide, and we're gonna be okay.
I've had menopause. I think
So did I. We're there. I still have the patch to prove it. I've got the patch. You've got the pellet. These are all things we've talked about.
True. On our God's Table podcast.
Oh my goodness.
Where nothing is taboo.
And nothing is. And by the way, if you guys haven't checked it out, you need to go check out our podcast.
Yes,
It's
follow us
God's Table Podcast.
on all socials.
Every site, God's Table Podcast, because that's what we are. So we're going to give a rough chop to the peanuts. And then I will get the Sriracha baked tofu from Trader Joe's started.
Okay.
Okay,
Would
good.
you consider that a rough
I
chop?
consider it an amazingly awesome chop.
Okay. Where would you like me to put this?
So we'll just put that in here and we'll use that as a garnish. Okay, so I'm just going to cube this up really fast.
Okay.
So I'm just cutting it into little cubes. I had this the other day at home. It was so good. And it's enough for 2 servings. Again, if you're doing this at home and you want to do the Vietnamese style salad, noodle salad bar, that barbecue chicken for your chicken eaters or your meat eaters, this tofu, you don't even have to add this. You could add steamed broccoli or whatever vegetable or topping.
Like, Brussels sprouts. If you did like a crispy Brussels sprout as well, that might be good too.
All right, so we're just going to quarter these just to have them. You can add lime to your Vietnamese style noodle bowl. And then I've got the gloves on because I'm going to cut the jalapeno right now. And what I love is the red chilies also, but I couldn't find them at the store. I went to 2 stores anyways. So we are done with all the prepping of the veggies. We are moving over to make those rice noodles.
Well, she said are very
Everybody-
quick.
Yeah.
And you need to know her tips.
The moment of excitement has happened.
Right.
We are literally just minutes away. So we get this up to a boil. as high as we can. All right. Then we're just going to drop. So here's the way to have your rice noodles not be sticky.
Okay. This is good. Good
Want
tips.
to learn, people.
Okay.
So we're just dropping it in to the water, and it should be at a higher boil, but we couldn't seem to get this one up to that. That's fine. And tongs are your friend in this situation. You want to make sure you get them into the water. So the key to your rice noodles not getting sticky is you just keep moving them around.
All right. And you said these don't need to cook for very long.
No, about 1 minute to 2 minutes. Because our boil didn't get up high enough, I'm just going to keep an eye on them.
Okay.
And just keep moving them around.
And how do you know when they're done?
Eyeball. About 2 minutes. About 2 minutes. About 2 minutes. They should be done.
I have no concept.
They're going to start to look a little bit less white.
I gotcha.
And also from feel, I guess it's about 2 minutes.
Okay.
See when it pulls up and it feels like kind of like cotton candy, like, oh, it's coming up out of, so that's good. But normally if you got the rolling boil going, you guys, 1 to 2 minutes, it'll be absolutely done. And then you want to quickly remove it from the water, get it into a strainer, and have a bowl underneath your strainer to capture your water. Tracey, why don't you, because you're cooking with me, can move them into this strainer.
Oh, good.
And then we're going to get them over to the sink.
All right.
Wow,
Oops,
you
sorry.
took a big clump. I would have taken a sip.
Would you have?
Probably. But I love to see how people do things. Listen, I don't do everything right. I just love food. I might have gone to culinary school, but that does not mean I am good at what I do.
It's just because I'm hungry. I'm trying to get this noodle situation.
And she got them all out. So we've rinsed them with cold water, and then you want to move them around, Tracy. You don't want to just leave them.
Move your noodles.
You want to move these noodles. Okay, and here's the key. And this is neat. I actually learned this online. I learned so many things online. I love everyone who does this stuff online. So you want to put your hand into the noodles, like this, and kind of grab like that. And then you're going to take it and you're going to wrap it around your hand. Now you have about 1 portion of the rice noodles.
Oh, how cute.
And then what we're going to do, if you don't mind holding that, is we're just going to put it, since we don't have enough cameras, we are like a 2-woman band here.
Literally a skeleton crew, as we call it.
Yes. So there's 1 portion, right?
All right,
so why don't you go ahead and try?
All right.
If you could dig and I would bring it up to the camera so they could see.
So I'm
do a claw thing. Yeah.
I'm doing a claw.
But let's pull it down to make it long and stringy like this.
Wait, you don't like my clumping?
Well, no, actually you did a good job clumping. Sorry, I do love it. It's amazing. So this is part of the Vietnamese noodle salad bar. Basically, we're just doing portions.
Okay.
Look at how gorgeous this is. So we're having a Vietnamese noodle salad, vegan, amazing, healthy lunch. We made it into a salad bar. So when you have friends and family over for entertaining, they can just grab what they want, add it on there. If this one wants chicken, if that one wants radish, whatever. There's so many vegetables you can add to this. What we've done today is we've got carrots, cucumber, sprouts, shredded lettuce. We've got tofu, fresh mint leaves, fresh cilantro. We forgot the basil. They didn't have it. Jalapeno, scallions, and then of course some peanuts, and then these beautiful rice stick noodles. So good, so easy to make. All right. Let's eat. I'm going to give everything just a tiny bit of squeeze of lime.
I like that. Here are the forks.
Give it all a little bit of lime to get started.
And should I just serve us?
Serve us. Let's go.
I love it.
Oh my goodness. I'm so excited. And this hoisin dressing, you guys, so delicious. You're going to love it.
Can't wait.
Now, all of these recipes can be found in the caption below on my YouTube channel. On Instagram, you can just comment below and we'll DM you the recipe. You can also go to my website, ChristinaAvanti.com.
How gorgeous is this? This is really beautiful.
Woo.
Can't wait to try it. This is great. Oh my gosh, I could drink this. So good.
Remember to like, save, share, and that you are deeply loved by God.